Alright, so in this review video, I'm going to be going over the 7.1 to 7.2 quiz review. The first question wants me to state the degree of each polynomial, so I want to look at my terms and determine the highest exponent for this first one. That is 3. On B, my highest exponent, it's my only exponent, is 8. And then on C, I have 3 different letters. Because it's all one term, I want to add those exponents together. So I have 2 plus 6 plus 1 gets me 9 for my degree. On number 2, it wants me to find the sum. I'm going to combine like terms. So I have h to the 4th. Then I have no other h cubes. Then I have 5h squared minus 12h squared. So 5 minus 12 is going to give me negative 7 h squared. Then I want to combine my whole numbers. So I have negative 7, positive 6. That gets me negative 1. On number 3, it says find the word difference. This means distribute the negative. So, my first terms are going to stay the same, the ones in the parentheses. Then everything after this negative, I'm going to treat that as a negative 1. So I have negative 7x squared, negative 3x, and then negative 13. Now I can go ahead and start combining my terms. So I have 10x squared minus 7x squared is going to be 3x squared. Then I have negative 4x minus 3x is negative 7x. And then my last terms, I have 3 and negative 13 gives me negative 10. On number 4, I want to find the product. I can use whichever method I want. On this one, I'm going to use the distributive product. So I'm going to take my first term and multiply it in. So 5y times y squared. I add my exponents on the y's, and that turns into 3. Then I have 5y times negative 4y. 5 times negative 4 is going to give me negative 20. And then I'm going to add the exponents on my y's to get y squared. Then I have 5y times 5 is 25y. There's nothing to combine, so I'm done there. Okay. On number 5, I'm going to FOIL, but you can use another method. I'm going to take my first terms and multiply this together. 5g times negative 2g is going to give me negative 10g squared. Then I have 5g times 8 is 40g. Inside is negative 3 times negative 2g is going to give me positive 6g. And then my last 2 terms together, negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. Then I want to go ahead and combine like terms. I have that negative 10g squared, nothing to combine it to. I have 2 g's in the middle, that's going to give me 46g. And then minus that 24 at the end. Okay, on my next one, I want to find my product. This one I'm going to use the box method. Again, you can use whichever method you want. So for the box method, I want to lay this out in a box or table. I wrote my first one on the side, and I kept the signs that are negative, and then I wrote my top one on my second one on the top. It doesn't matter which order you put these in, I just have to make sure I put the whole thing together. So in this first box, I want to multiply 2x times 2x squared. It's going to give me 4x cubed. Because I multiply the big numbers, add my exponents on the variables. Then I have 2x times negative 5. It's going to give me negative 10x squared. 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x. Then I have negative 1 times 2x squared is negative 2x squared. Negative 1 times negative 5x is positive 5x. And negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Then I want to go ahead and combine like terms. So I have 4x cubed and nothing else to combine it with. Negative 2x squared and negative 10x squared. These ones I am just adding like terms together. So negative 12x squared. 5x minus 6x gets me negative x. and then I have this 3 at the end. Okay, number 7 wants me to find the product. I have an exponent of 2, so this means get rid of that exponent and write it twice. I'm going to go ahead and FOIL this one. So I have negative 3k times negative 3k. It's going to be positive 9k squared. Negative 3k times 7 is negative 21k. Then in the middle, I'm going to have 7 times negative 3k is negative 21k. And then I have 7 times 7, which is 49. So I have nothing to combine that 9k squared with. In my middle, both of these are negative, so I add them together. It's going to become negative 42k, and then plus 49. Number 8 wants me to find an area of a rectangle whose length is x minus 7 and width is 5x plus 4. Remember, my area formula is length times width. So I'm going to take x minus 7 times 5x plus 4. I'm just going to go ahead and FOIL this one too. So x times 5x is 5x squared. Then x times 4 is 4x. Negative 7 times 5x is negative 35x. And negative 7 times 4 is negative 28. I want to combine like terms. I don't have anything to add to the x squared. 4x minus 35x is negative 31x. And then minus 28. So this is the formula for my area.